Before a piece of steel can become a high-quality tool for hairdressers, many intermediate stages are necessary. Every pair of scissors passes through up to 120 operations before it can leave our factory. The continuous development process is what drives all aspects of our work at Jaguar. Our R&D department makes full use of state-of-the-art 3D design software to develop innovative new solutions for the hairdresser's daily work. Our most important material is steel. All our attention is focused on the quality of the steel and its machining. This high-quality special steel is given its basic shape in the forge. In the drop forging process, under the forging hammer, the glowing metal takes on the shape of a scissor blank, which is then punched out of the cold forging blank. The teeth of our thinning scissors are milled into the blanks before they are subjected to the hardening process. This has to happen when the steel is still soft, because once it has been hardened, the steel can only be ground. Complex curved teeth arrangements have to be generated using a sophisticated wire EDM process. Wire cutting is an electrical erosion process. Electrically generated sparks pass between a very fine wire and the workpiece, and this removes very fine particles from the surface. The wire passes through the workpiece along a computer-controlled path and can, if required, also be moved through an arc. This enables the most complex shapes to be cut into the blanks. The steel used by Jaguar is a particularly high-grade one, but even that is not good enough. Jaguar scissors are renowned for their extremely long-lasting sharpness. This is due to the hardening process specially developed by us. The two halves of the scissors are heated to 1050 degrees C in the furnace and then cooled rapidly. They are then chilled to -180 degrees C in a chamber filled with liquid nitrogen using our patented Friodor process. This process compacts the molecular structure of the steel, which ensures the cutting edges remain sharp for much longer. This process is exclusive to Jaguar. In order to ensure the consistently high quality standard of our scissors, the results of the hardening process are constantly monitored on a test jig. The ideal hardness rating of high quality scissors is between 59 and 61 Rockwell. This is a high precision operation. This circular metering machine drills the holes for the finger rest and stopper in two halves at the same time, in exactly the right places every time. Much of the work previously done in tough manual tasks is done today by precision robots. They grind the outer contours of the scissors in a number of stages. The vibro finishing process uses vibration in the drums to generate friction between the blades and the special abrasive medium. This causes the surfaces of the blades to be finely and uniformly ground. In a second vibro finishing machine, the blades are polished to a high standard with a different medium. The blades are then passed automatically through a series of ultrasound cleaning stages. During the manufacturing process, the blades are cleaned in this way as many as 6 times. Now the scissors are given the decisive final grinding. Computer-controlled CNC grinding machines grind the area of the joint and the outer edges of the blades. The result of the grinding process is a convex blade. A computer-controlled CNC machine also performs the high-precision hollow grinding process on the inner sides of the blade. The two grinding processes are the key steps in the machine-based manufacturing stages. They are the preconditions for the integrated cutting edges on high-quality Jaguar scissors, convex hollow ground blades. This then is the basis for the remarkable sharpness of our scissors, which makes them such ideal tools for professional slice cutting. Despite the use of high-tech computers and machinery in our production processes, the craftsman is simply irreplaceable. Adjusting the blades requires the skill and experience of our craftsmen. Each individual blade is adjusted by hand and checked against a light source. The results are checked to an accuracy of 1/100th of a millimeter, ensuring a perfectly smooth cutting action for every pair of scissors. The fine honing of the inner and outer surfaces of the cutting edges requires the highly developed skill of our expert craftsmen. This hand finishing process adds that final unmistakable touch to the machine processes. First, the bevel of the scissors, the inner cutting edge, is processed. This fine grinding process is called honing. The result is a silky smooth surface of the cutting edges, which ensures a fantastically smooth cutting action. Next, the machine ground outer cutting edge is subjected to the last fine grinding operation on the honing disc and polished to ensure maximum sharpness. This is where the two halves join to become scissors. They are assembled and joined. The final polishing operation of the finished scissors is carried out by hand because we want to ensure that the quality of the high gloss polished finish is second to none. Scissors are marked by precision laser with the Jaguar logo, the scissor name and article number. Every single pair of scissors is subjected to a number of final inspections. These are in 4 steps. A visual inspection, a tactile hand inspection to check the smoothness of the surface and the rounded ends of the tips, setting the perfect cutting action, and last but not least, a cutting test. This is done on a firm plain weave cotton fabric and on a highly sensitive special fabric. If the scissors pass these final tests, styling hair will present no problem. To guarantee that the scissors always meet the same high standards of quality, Jaguar carries out random durability tests involving hundreds of thousands of cuts. Finally, the finger rest and insert rings are fitted, the scissors are oiled, once more polished over, and then carefully packaged with the appropriate accessories.